This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On the run, it's Davidson. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial in kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on the...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Muscles past the defender.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Holstein. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Nobody open downfield and just throws it away.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. To the 25. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally corral him at the 1. And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
they'll use the ground game here. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 14, Texas, 3. Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. To the air, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Baxter. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Throws out the stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaks into open space. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for the wideout. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Throwing off play action. With the catch, it's Davidson. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
13. And your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush gets home.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this 1st half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
2nd down now after the sack. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. And he'll be brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Texas, 3. Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab!
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
I mean, that play had no chance from the start. I'm a little shocked they're going to go tempo here, but let's see what they have in mind to get out of this hole they've done.
Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And then first down, right back to the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Designed quarterback run. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Physical run earns the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Holstein. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for the halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He hands it off from the gun. He can't. Look at that powerful running. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Breaks into open space. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. How about the starting field position? They begin with 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Baxter. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. So a field goal attempt coming up now.
13 on the field goal.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
He's got it with room to run. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Working with the lead in the 2nd half, get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Texas 20. Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
To throw, it's Holstein. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
And they'll take over.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to.
Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise from offense. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 20. Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Baxter. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive.
20.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down here for this offense.
Get set. Get set.
They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Makes a nice move there. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 56, Texas, 20, Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
15, and your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
He's looking deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Cannot connect in his first throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Grinding away on the ground. Crosses the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Let's go! Satellite! We're satellite!
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it and get the ball to your receiver. Stay ahead of the sticks.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
63, Texas. 27, Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. The short completion of the tight end. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags a quick throw. What a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive.
Here we go.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Clemson now operating in the red zone.
22, water.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Brings up second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Got it. Set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board, and they're